Cruz speaking. Yes, I can solve your sales problem. You know where my office is, at the Spaces, right? I'll see you there soon. I'm gonna have my coffee now. Bye. Alright guys, hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome to Paul Cruz Sales Agency. What you're going to watch in this video is a live cold call of a local janitorial business here that I was presenting my services. Now, the client or the prospect didn't buy and he can't really afford my pricing. However, he did like the idea, it did make sense to him, and he sees the value. It's just the pricing that was not good with them, which is okay. But what I want you to learn in this call is the full presentation on a cold call. And there are 3 parts that you need to learn in cold call or cold calling. Is number 1 is the opening of the call. The opening of the call has to be excited, or because excitement sells. But what you're supposed to do and accomplish in the opening of a call is you have to earn respect, build trust, and show that you're valuable. That's the opening, and you set the tone for the conversation and the relationship. The second part is what I call the art of storytelling. It's the body of it. It involves a lot of factors. It involves, answering questions, handling objections, doing the discovery questions, finding out about their business, what type of services do they offer, what kind of clients do they like. All of that has to do in the body, and then the closing has to do with the numbers. What potential revenue can they generate through my services? What is their return on their monthly investment, etc. But you get to qualify them. That way, at the end of the conversation, you know if you have a real buyer or not. So that's what this call is all about. He did not buy. The price was too high for him. But I think he will become a customer in the next 30 to 60 days because of the way I ended the conversation. So you see, cold calling is important, but the follow-up calls and building more value is even more valuable, because at the end is having a strong pipeline is going to lead you to more sales. So watch this video. If you like it, share your comments. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that's been my problem. I got different businesses, and the thing with janitorial is it's hard to get good workers. So what I decided to do is, how can I help janitorial businesses like yourself, grow their business strategically? So I decided I'm just going to focus on the sales, because I could get contracts every day without having to bid and all that. But the problem is, if I get a contract and I can't fulfill it, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So those are some of the ones I get, but I can get any areas that you like and any type of buildings that you like. And here's the advantage about what I do. In the janitorial business, especially here in El Paso, there's a lot of low bids and there's a lot of backdoor deals. So I'm not for that. So one of the things I specialize in is not doing any bids. In other words, I work out deals. And what I mean by that, let's say you are a company and you get full janitorial services and you get 3 to 5 days a week, etc., etc. I always wind up getting what you're paying for it and what the market value is up front. So I know everything up front. So when I do a walkthrough, I'm doing not only the walkthrough, but I'm actually getting a contract at the same time. So that's helped me be successful. But the problem again is, I got tired of trying to hire employees. It's just, I said, I'm not going to waste time with that because I'm better at selling and getting contracts. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah. So what I would like to do, I mean, if I could show you a simple and effective way, to increase your monthly cash flow with the types of properties you like and multiply your annual revenue by basically, converting more qualified prospects into sales, that would be a huge benefit to your company, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I would like to do. Let me ask you a question. Are you in a position to take on new qualified prospects in the next 30 to 45 days in El Paso, the ones that meet your criteria?
Yes.
Okay, all right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to help you out here. Before we go over the process, the pricing, ROI, and let me ask you a few more questions about your company and the types of properties that you service and the services that you offer. And if we could be of value to you, then we could do business. If not, we could part ways as friends. Is that fair enough?
Yeah,
Okay, all right. So what types of properties do you like, and what areas do you like to go into?
Well, here in El Paso.
Okay, so you like El Paso. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, El Paso. And what?
Offices, cleaning offices, and like I said, no hospitals, no big buildings. Like I said, I don't have the manpower enough to do that.
Okay, so do you like small offices? Like what size offices do you like square footage wise?
I figure around what 3,000 to 4,000 square feet.
Okay, 3,000 to 4,000 square feet. Okay, and how many days would you like to have as far as work? 3 to 5 days?
Yeah, 3 to 5 days is fine.
3 to 5 days. Do you do pressure washing? Do you do floor waxing? Do you do all that?
No, just basically cleaning, vacuum,
Okay.
but no waxing on it. I used to do that, but
Okay.
I don't do it anymore.
Do you do windows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do windows, bathrooms,
Okay.
kitchens, whatever,
Okay. And what areas in El Paso do you like? Do you got a geographic area you like a radius area?
No, but I'm listening to puzzle is fine.
Okay. And right now, okay, fair enough. How many
I
come?
go
The
to sometimes to Horizon.
Horizon? Okay. All right. Okay, but it's got to be worth it for you, right?
Yeah, of course.
Y tú no vas para las cruces, ¿verdad? You don't go to. No? Okay. Okay. And how many buildings do you manage right now? Do you service right now? How many commercial buildings do you have?
I have right now 3.
3? Okay. And how long you been in business? Because I'm calling you from the BB. You've been in business since 13 years, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, are you downsizing or would you like to grow your business?
Downsizing.
Oh, you're downsizing?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you looking to exit out or?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No, just like a supplemental income, you know what I mean?
No, I got you.
I'm already retired, but
Oh, okay.
no extra, you know what I mean?
Okay. And how many? And what's your average contract right now? What's a good contract for you as far as payment every month? Like 1,000, 2,000 a month would be good for you.
About between 6 and 1,000.
Okay.
600 and 1,000.
600 to 1,000. And are you the one-man show? Or do you have employees that do the work for you?
No, we do the job, my wife and I.
Oh, so your wife. Okay, so it's you and your wife. Okay. And how many new customers would you like to have a month?
At least a couple, depends. Like I said, depends on the.
Right. If everything meets your criteria, like the right square footage, the right amount per month, and it's not difficult work, you would like to have one a month?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, one a month? Okay, all right, one per month. Okay, all right, great. So, I don't know, do you have a pen there? Okay, I want to go over some numbers with you so you understand what I do for my clients, not only here in El Paso, but I do this nationwide. Okay, let me know when you have a pen. Okay, so what I do is this, Benjamin, is I'm a business development coach for 30 years. I just moved out here to El Paso in 2019, and I have a couple offices. I have an office downtown El Paso by the Spaces. and I have one on Montana by the airport, okay? And so one of the things that I do is I like to use my strength to help businesses like yourself. You know, if you don't have to go out there and bid and do the dog and pony show and not waste your time or your wife's time, you know, that's a good situation because you can't buy time back, right? So one of the things that I do is I look at, okay, how can I help somebody's business grow without them having to put up a lot of expenses to grow the business? Because it takes a lot of money to grow your janitorial business. You know that. I mean, every time you take on a client, it costs you money for product and services. A lot of times they're 60 days behind payment, but you still got to come out of pocket, right? So I eliminated that. I don't do that. So what I do is I help businesses like you is I set up qualified appointments. So let's say I get you a client that is ready to sign a contract. I will call you and say, Benjamin, I have this client there. They're paying $1,500 a month, 3 days a week. This is the square footage. They just need basic janitorial. They're ready to sign. They want you to go meet with them and do a walkthrough and then sign a contract. That's how I do it. It makes it easy for you because you know when you go there, you're going there to get a deal, not just do the walkthrough, put a bid, and hopefully they call you back. I don't believe in that, okay? So what's happening is my clients always get a return every single month with what I do for them. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day is this. When I set up an appointment for you, okay, well, let me ask you this, because here's what happens. If I get you, write this down, if I get you one deal or one contract a month, right? And my contracts are usually between $1,500 and $2,000. So I just want you to know that, okay? All right? So we're going to use $2,000 per month on one contract. Write that down. $2,000 a month. Okay? That's one contract. Okay? That's $24,000 in 1 year for one contract. Okay? And the reason why I could do this is because I target what you like. But my average one is $2,000. Typically, that's what I'm able to get my client. So if you got $2,000 a month and only one contract, that's $24,000 a year, right? If you know, y tú sabes that you can make an extra $24,000 and you don't have to do a lot of the hard work that you would do to grow your business, right? Financially, there's a difference between growing in labor and growing monetarily. You'd rather grow money than people, right? You know what I mean? Especially in your case where you're semi-retired. Okay, so if you know you can make $24,000 extra a year with one contract and all you get is one contract from me in 1 year, what would you be willing to invest in your business to generate $24,000? In other words, if you know you can make an extra $24,000 a year without having to do a lot of the hard work, just getting the contract and doing the work, what would you be willing to invest in your business if you know you could grow it for $24,000? And that's only on one contract. Okay. It depends, right? It depends on your liquidity. So what will happen is for me is, you know, if I know I can make X amount of dollars, if I know I can make an extra $100,000 a year, which I could, right? How much am I willing to invest in my business to grow that? I know exactly what I need to do. So at the end of the day, is with a $24,000 investment, and you don't even need to take on another project. You could just stay with that one, right? And most of the contracts that I get, all the appointments I set up for you are usually 2 to 3 year contracts. So that's actually more than $24,000 if you stay with it. Does that make sense? Yes. So at the end of the day is, you know, I got clients that invest with themselves $2,500 a month so they could generate $24,000 a year easy. And that's what I'm able to do with businesses, because with one contract, all of my clients always get their principal money back. Does that make sense? So I'm a numbers guy, and this is why I'm calling you, because, you know, I definitely can help you. I definitely can get you, you know, as many deals you want a year. Let's say you want 3 in a year, right? So that means 1 every 4 months, right? You see what I'm saying? I could do that. So I can grow your business as fast or as slow or even maintain it the way you want. Because once I understand, you know, your situation, then I could adjust to you. So, you know, if you invest $2,500, right? And you get one contract for $24,000, That's 10 times return on your money.
Okay.
You see, now, typically what people do is they like to subcontract. And what that means is I would get the contract, I would sub you for you to do the work. Then if I don't get paid, if I get paid late from the company, that means you don't get paid. But you got people, you and your wife in this case, to take care of. So I don't do subcontracts because I don't want a janitorial company to do the work and then they have to wait 30, 60 days to get paid. I don't like doing that. So what I do is I solve the problem. One, you don't have to bid. Number two, you don't have to do subcontract. Number three, you get a contract directly from the company where you don't have to waste a lot of time. And that, time is money, right? Because you can't get time back. Does that make sense? So that's what I can offer you. I can get you contracts. I got some that I'm talking with people right now, but I can't make a move because I don't have a janitorial company here yet. So that's why I'm calling people. So I don't want to get any appointments or any contracts until I know I have a company that can handle it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Do you like the idea? Does it make sense? No, what it is this is how I work. I'm going to make it real simple. What I do is the first 90 days, because I want to prove to you what I could do, there's a monthly fee of $2,500 a month. Now, I could work with you on that. Here's the reason why. Because if I get you one contract, right, in the first month, which I could, and I do it all the time, then you get your money back right away because you got a contract for $24,000, right? That makes sense? So every month I could do that for you. But let's say in 90 days, and you pay $2,500 a month, right? And I don't get you one appointment, I return 50% back of your money. But here's what happens. If I get you one contract a month, and let's say even $1,000 a month, because you say you want between $600 and $1,000, right? So if I get you one contract a month, right, for 3 months, at $12,000 a year each contract, that's $36,000 in 3 contracts, right? Okay, now you control that. So at the end, after 90 days, we could renegotiate and say, okay, here's what I will like you, here's what I will like. Now, what I will like is I'll charge you a little bit less a month, but I want 1% of the contract. But I will earn that. Does that make sense? Because now I got to, depend, either you pay me every month or you pay me 1% of what the contract is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what would be the percentage?
That depends on the situation. I will not charge for a 3-year contract. Let's say you got a 3-year contract and it's $100,000, right, which is $33,000 a month. All I'm going to do is charge you 1% of the 1-year contract. In other words, for the first year contract, I'm just going to charge you 1% because I don't want 1% of the 3 years because it will not be fair to you. Does that make sense? Okay. But in the beginning, I want to earn that business. I want to make sure that you know when it's time to negotiate that you're going to see I have a track record with you and that I've earned that business from you. So it'll be $2,500 a month, right? And then after 90 days, it may go down to, let's say, half of that. Let's say $1,250. I get your appointments, and when you get the contract, I get 1% of the contract, right? Now, at that point is you may not want to do that. You may say, I'll just keep paying you $2,500 a month. I don't want to pay a part of my contract. Then that's fine too. I like to make it simple. To me, it's all about value. It's all about producing results and doing what I'm supposed to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what I don't understand is if I'm going to pay you $25,000 and I just earn $2,000, how you want to do that?
No, not 25,000. 2,500.
I mean, $25,000.
Yeah. Well,
$2,000 a month.
Right, because here's what's going to happen. Let's say we only do 1 month, right? Let's say we do 1 month, right? Okay, so if we do 1 month and you pay me $2,500 and I get you one contract, that's $2,000 a month, right?
Yeah.
That means in the second month, you recoup your money, right? Because when you get paid from the company, that's actual money, right? But the contract for the year is worth $24,000. Because you're getting $2,000 a month. Now, you may get a 3-year contract, right? If you get a 3-year contract at $24,000 a year, right? And there's just one contract, And it's 3 years. That's $72,000 for 3 years for one contract that you invested $2,500. And let's say you never hire me again. I got paid $2,500 and I generated you over 3 years $72,000 in business. Now, whether you get fired from that or not, that's up to you. I can't control that, right? But the point is, the first 2 months when you get paid the $2,000, you're ready to recoup your principal. But from a contract perspective, that one contract really pays you back your investment. It's over a 1 year period of time, or since it's just you and your wife, in 2 months, when you get paid, you recoup that money back. You get back the $2,500 plus $1,500 extra, right? So that's why I don't charge a high fee, because I know when I produce and I increase the value, after 90 days, most people keep me on and they give me a % of the contract, which I'm okay with. You see what I'm saying? So that's how that will work. Do you like the idea?
No, to tell you the truth, no, I'm not interested.
Okay, well, what is it about it you don't like? Be honest.
The 25
I understand.
a month, that's what kills me.
Okay, no, I understand.
2 months I'm gonna make $500, I don't think, no.
How is that? Oh, because...
Don't waste your time, I got Troy to my, we are a corporation, and I gotta show this to my other investors, but I'm sorry.
No, so...
It doesn't sound like for me, so.
No, I understand.
Don't waste your time, and thank you though.
Well, let me ask you, I understand that. Listen, I understand that this may not be for you, and I want you to put your credit card aside, your check, but I'm not even going to ask you for an order. At the end of the day, the reason why people don't invest with me or in themselves is 3 reasons. Number 1, they don't have the money. I don't think that's the case with you. Number 2 is you don't know me, right? And we don't have a track record, right? But if I had a relationship with you and I produce for you every month, every year for, let's say, 3 years, and you trust me, you say, okay, Paul, let's do this because I have a track record with you, right? So I don't expect you to write me a check for $2,500 or give me a credit card for $2,500. But I will tell you this, that the numbers make sense. And the reason why I'm doing a low number, Benjamin, is because if I told you the numbers I could do for you that I do for my clients, you will hang up on me. So, no, serious, because what I would like to do is I would like to email you some information so you get to know me. I would like to set up an opportunity to meet with you in my office. Again, I'm not asking you for an order. I'm not asking you for anything. What I'm trying to do is earn your business, whether it's today or 6 months from now. But I know I can help your business. Well, what's your email, Benjamin?
Okay, it's B as a boy.
Yeah. E-R-R. I-O. L-O.
P like Paul.
Yep.
E.
Okay.
At AOL.com.
At AOL.com. Okay. What I'm going to do you have a pen there handy, Benjamin?
Yes, I do.
Okay. My name is Paul Cruz. Paulcruz. My number is 915-200-9353. I'm going to give you my website, my YouTube channel, so you can see who I am, and I'm going to email you and would love an opportunity to meet with you. That's all I would like. My website is Paul Cruz, Paulcruz, Sales, S-A-L-E-S, agency.com. And my YouTube channel is the same thing, Paul Cruz Sales Agency. Just take a look so you can see who I am. You can see how I talk and I am with my customers online, because I have videos that I do with my clients that are in the janitorial business, real estate business. You can see how I work and how I help businesses grow their business. Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Listen, I appreciate your time, and you have a great day, Benjamin. Thank you. Okay, bye. That was a cold call. I went from front to back. The guy wasn't ready to buy, and I knew he wasn't going to buy just because he has a really small business. It's him and his wife. But what I wanted to teach is the mindset, the attitude to pushing to give a presentation. I believe in the next couple months, as I cultivate the relationship, that he's going to do business with me. I just feel that, because as long as he gives me the opportunity to do a follow-up and I meet with him, I'm going to close it. Anyway, hope that's been helpful.